Hey, good evening, everybody. All right, so today I'm going to produce a really quick lesson. All right, so my lesson today is based upon the punishment of the Most High, the wrath of his punishment, right? The wrath to produce submission and the wrath to produce a change in your life. So you're saying to me, right? According to the scripture, everybody knows this. The Most High put the Israelites out of the land for inquiring of false gods, idols, and of other nations' cultures. This is why you got put out. So you got put out for these things, and then he says the punishment for looking about these things is you will go into those lands, serve those nations and their idols, right? So you've been exiled for 2,000 years and 400 years of captivity. The punishment states while you are out there, you will be worshiping the idols of the nations while you are out there, okay? So the 400 years of captivity ends. When did you change? You didn't. You never changed. You never submitted. So the 400 years of wrath and punishment for the Most High was just for you to discover what was out there and that it would not benefit you, but you still have not learned the service of the Most High. So now the Most High's wrath and punishment is coming to destroy your idea of what you believe the truth is, because you're still worshiping those idols. For 400 years, you've all had the King James, and you still got it. You believe it to be true. So there has to be an idol in there that you don't want to accept as an idol. So if you've had these teachings and these doctrines for 400 years, where's the truth? It's obviously not out there with you. Something to think about. So now the Most High's wrath is coming to destroy the idols. The ones where? In your mind, in your heart, what you believe. So now that the Most High is coming to destroy your idols, then you will what? You will submit. You will submit to what, though? You have to submit to the Abrahamic culture and to serving the law as your government. But that hasn't happened yet. Even in the 400 years, you've submitted to a government, it's just not yours. You've submitted to a culture, it's also not yours. So if you're wondering why the Most High is coming to punish you, your punishment of the 400 years of captivity and the 2,000 years of exile have nothing to do with your redemption. Your redemption is based upon you rejecting everything you learned out there to become something you were before, something from an ancient time. That's today's quick lesson. So when you're talking about the Most High's punishment, the punishment came for inquiring about another nation's idols and cultures, living there and actually doing those nations' cultures and worshiping in their idols and their idol beliefs. Now that that time is over, you have not learned. You have not changed. You are still doing the same thing that got you put out while you were there. The 1611, it's 2020, and you guys have spent 400 years with a 1611 King James, and you can't see the idol in there. That's a terrible, terrible place to be. But there is a way of escape. You're going to have to accept some uncomfortable truths. Ayakala.